Good morning, everyone. This is Anne-Marie Band, and it is another Moneyball Morning on July the 20th. What are we looking at? Well, first of all, I want to apologize for not having a video. I continue to have audio problems with my mic. Now, my Jabra is not connecting, and so I'm on my AirPods, which gives that weird echoey kind of, and so going to have to figure something else out. Literally, I could buy a car for all the audio pieces that I've gotten that just do not work for me. But enough lamenting. Let's take a look at what the charts are doing. Let's talk about the news that came out. Jobless claims, a little heavier than expected, but not a big deal. The big move today is that the ECB raised interest rates 50 basis points in their meeting in the early afternoon today. And they say, hey, listen, we're going to do some more. Now, they are really behind the curve. Their inflation rates are even higher than ours, particularly because of their energy formations. Also, Nord Stream popped on, as they said they would, and that really is because of 74% of Putin's revenue associated with nat gas does come from that Nord Stream pipeline. And in case you were living under a rock, he's fighting a war and he needs cash to fund it. So this is such a Gordian knot we're looking at. But in any case, that's why he's going to keep pumping that gas. I don't think he's going to even stop in the wintertime because he's going to need the revenue stream. So this is a very interesting contextual space that allows us to see oil and nat gas and all of those energy inputs to fade, and that's going to be good for the market because a strong dollar and high-priced oil always sends us off the rails. And now we're watching oil come back in. For those of you that trade futures, I want to show you something. Let's go to the trade grid, and I want you to see something here. Here's how you can tell if something is in contango or backwardation. All right, and so we want to look at all of the futures right here, and you're going to see that this one in January is showing that oil is going to be $88. December 89, November 93. It continues to come in. It continues to come in. But this is how you tell whether something's in contango or backwardation. And right now we are in backwardation. So for those of us that give a hoot, that's what it is. Okay? Now, we're going to look for the breakout of this formation. If it comes back and tests this 95 area and keeps running, long calls. If it breaks down, we fall back into the cycle. But there's a lot of bullish news coming here, and there are a lot of people that are weighted on the short side of things because they've been listening to tremendous, horrible, depressing news that makes you want to grab a pillow and a blanket and hide under the covers. But the broad market is not doing that right now. They're forcing us to look at things. And here's the big thing I want to leave you with. Don't rush into trades that you can't see the end of the move to, right? This is a very big move. It's a snapback event. My position is that we are caught in a very sideways space. And if you listen or follow Jam Croissant on, his name is Jem Karzan, he talks about added volatility that's going to come in because of this spike. And remember, folks, well, maybe you don't know, so maybe it's not a memory, it's a new thing. We are in a short covering rally. This is a bear market. People are caught on the wrong side, and they're having to buy to cover, but that is leaving the market. You don't buy to open. Buy to open means you're coming into the market. Buy to cover means you're leaving the market. And so that's going to make things a little wonky. How do you know how to stay on the right side of the trade? It's always the same thing. Are you sitting above that 5, simple moving average? Is that moving average sloped in the direction that you want to trade? And can you see it on at least 2 time frames? And right now, I think we've got just an absolute mosh pit of price action. Nothing really clear except that these deep pullbacks are making for some very good buying formations. So watch the bottom of the ledge to buy. If it breaks, you get out. Getting to the top of the ledge so far, every time it's broken out, now we're going to see, every time it's broken out, it's pulled back. Now we're going to see if that breakout holds, and that will be a shift of the C's. So we're watching for that. Good luck trading today, folks. Sorry this went a little long, but I'll see you in the rooms.